Welcome back. Today we will discuss about a potential divider. Now, a potential divider is in fact an arrangement of two resistors connected in series, and it is typically used either to divide the potential in a specific ratio, or more commonly it's used in a switching circuit. For example, you have light sensitive switches, temperature sensitive switches, all these automatic switching devices. You use a light dependent resistor or a thermistor along with a potential divider. We will see how a potential divider functions, and then we will also see how you can use it in a switching device. So let us first draw the diagram of a potential divider. So I'll write it here, potential divider. Sometimes they are called voltage divider. Potential divider, or you may call voltage divider. Let us see the circuit diagram. We have two resistors connected in series. Here we have one resistor that's being connected in series with another resistor. Right. Then you connect them into a constant DC power supply. So here we have a constant DC power supply of specific value as you require, and you may connect a key here to control the circuit. Like this is a plug key, and we complete this circuit. Right, this is what we have. Let us assume that the internal resistance of this power supply is extremely small, so we can take the EMF as E, this resistance as R1, and this as R2, and the potential drop across this resistor as V1 and this V2. Right. Now we can get the relationship for V1 and V2. Let us see what we will write first. Total resistance. What is the total resistance? Total resistance of the circuit is the sum of the two resistors. Am I right? Because they are connected in series, equals to R1 plus R2, and the current in the circuit I. Okay, I'll specify here I will be in this direction. So current I is equal to the same current that flows through both the resistors. That is potential EMF upon R1 plus R2 net resistor. Then you can calculate V1. V1 is equal to what is it? I R1, that is equals to E R1 upon R1 plus R2. Similarly, V2 is equal to I R2, that is equals to E R2 upon R1 plus R2. So just by adjusting the values of R1 and R2, you will be able to get different voltages. And in every case, if you add up the two potential drops across R1 and R2, you should get the total EMF. So you can just write V1 plus V2 is equal to E. So these relationships are valid for a potential divider circuit. And we will see how we can implement a switching device or switching circuit using a potential divider. Now I am going to draw, this is a switching device. Okay, instead of R1 we will replace it with maybe an LDR. Okay, an LDR is a light sensitive. So look what I am going to do. This is an LDR. You can use a symbol of the resistor. This is also a symbol of the resistor. This is an LDR. Alright. Now, if you want, you can put a circle around it to make it look nice. Not necessary. And you have the other resistor connected in series. Here we have the resistor. I'll make it look nice. Here we go. Here we have a power supply. Now I will make this circuit simple. I can make it a little bit more practical, but I will make it really simple. Now let's call this resistance R. What about this LDR? You know, what is so special about this LDR, light dependent resistor? The resistance of the LDR goes down when the light falls on it. So when it gets dark, this will become larger. This resistance becomes LDR. That resistance becomes larger. Now suppose you connect here this to a relay switch like this. A relay switch is a magnetic switch like this. This is actually a magnetic coil, and here you will have a iron strip like this. So when it gets magnetized, it will just come over here and complete the circuit. Look at here. This is a magnetic switch, which is usually called a relay. You can buy it from the shops. It's used in all switching devices. It's a 5-terminal switch. You can buy it. It's a small electronic device. Now here this is a relay. We call it a relay. Relay is a magnetic switch. What is it? It's a magnetic switch. I tell you how it works. Now here you will connect this to a bulb here, and here you need a power. Okay, you can connect an AC power because you are using a larger power. I tell you, this part of the circuit is not relevant to our discussion, but still I will explain. Here what happens is that when it gets dark, when it gets dark, potential difference across LDR increases. So when the potential difference across this LDR increases, relay is switched on. Relay is switched on, and the bulb lights up. So this is a very simple arrangement for automatic street light switching. Now how does this relay work? It's very simple. You know, when the potential difference is connected to the relay goes beyond a particular value, this get magnetized, and this is a metal reed. This will just get attracted towards this magnet, and it will just move in this direction and come in contact with this end. So this will switch on the circuit. Here you have high voltage, not too high voltage, AC. This is AC power you use, so you will switch on the lamp. So this is a potential divider, and this is how you use a potential divider for a switching device. You, instead of this LDR, this is actually an LDR, which is light sensitive device. You may use a temperature sensitive device. You call it a thermistor. Then the same circuit can be used to switch on a heater or an AC, depending upon which side you connect the relay switch. You understand that? So this is a very simple example how you can use the LDR. And LDR can be used, the potential divider can be used for various kind of devices. Basically what a potential divider does, it divides the potential in a specific ratio. What is it? Potential divider, what does it do? Divides potential in a specific ratio. This is what divides potential difference in a specific ratio. Sometimes you make some kind of potentiometers using potential dividers. Maybe you will come across that later towards this discussions. I haven't made up my mind whether I should discuss about potentiometers as we use in electronic circuits, but we have had a short lesson on potential divider earlier. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me during this short lesson. Join me again next time. Goodbye for the time being. Goodbye.